Hello, everybody. AOG Gaming here. Of course, it has to talk. Oh my goodness. Um, Back here with another video on Dislyte, and just a account update, really. Um, I maxed out my Geb, so I have all of these level 6, except for obviously passive. So just maxing out my healer because he is the most important unit on my team. Without him, well, I would die very easily. Um, I also I don't know what you call this. Resonance 2, my son Wukong. So now he's a very good damage dealer. My nut is almost maxed out. I need two more legendary um Abilamons, and then I can upgrade her to have an 80% chance to steal 20% of the enemy's AP. And just deal a little bit more damage. Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna go with Ra because if I can get the 75% chance of getting attack up for 2 turns, it's really good. Because then it's not a 50% chance, 75% chance is basically guaranteed. I mean, it's a 3/4 chance, but at that point, it's basically guaranteed. And the rest of them are just damage upgrades. Same with Osiris. Everything is just damage upgrades. Of course, the last one is a cooldown upgrade, but or sorry, cooldown decrease, but I don't really have any use for that. And well, obviously I have a use for it, but it's going to take me a while to get there, so I'd rather upgrade something that gives me an extra buff, I guess you would call it, um, when I'm fighting in the game. So it's just to help my game out a little bit more. And yeah, that's sorry. Oh my god. It's just really uncomfortable right now. I'm thinking of upgrading Hades, but I don't know because Hades, he's really good, but he is also a wind unit, and I don't really need more wind units. I already have, well, actually a lot of them. I already have two on my team, so I think it would just unbalance my team a little bit. Even if his skills definitely work with my heroes, specifically Geb, because he buffs my teammates with his passive, the supporting song. So it would be very good because he wouldn't get the supporting song, but he would get the Breath of the Deep, which is a little bit better. Um, he also steals buffs and stuff, so he's just good. But I guess we'll stay with this team right now. It's actually pretty good. I haven't had any major problems with it. Just claim all this and delete all of that. The event finally ended, so that's what happened. Pan is from Greek mythology. Pan is the god of the wilderness. If you read the Percy Jackson series, then you would know. If not, then you would have probably read Greek mythology. But yeah, he is the god of the wilderness. Oh, it's a 5-star Esper? Alright, is this the new Esper we're getting? Because I know there's a new Esper coming soon. Pan, god of the wilderness, yeah. Um, well, they don't have any events right now. How do I check this? I'm pretty sure he's not here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the new Esper. Okay, that's good to know. Um, yeah, that's cool. You have a less than a half a percent. You have less than 0.05%. This is so stupid. I mean, obviously they add up, but it's probably well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, you have a little bit more than almost 1% chance of getting a legendary Esper. Um, yeah, almost. It's kind of stupid. They do guarantee an Esper in 100 spins, but that just takes way too long. Um, what else did I want to show you guys? I guess we'll do collector trial stuff. I almost have my heroes all the way, not maxed out, but max level is what I'm trying to say. Guess we'll do this since we don't have anything else to do. I haven't been doing a lot of what was it, tournaments, because sorry, point war, because I already have 1,000 and now I have more, and I still have to wait 2 days to get a legendary Billimon. Honestly, if they keep doing what they did for the last event, where they give you 5 epic Abilamon, or sorry, 5 legendary Abilamons for 1,500 of the not the advanced, of the premium currency for the event. Honestly, that would be fine because it lasts for a while. Um, so you get those 5 plus however many you get during each of the weeks that it lasts. So it kind of evens out to what it was before. But when there's no events, it's dog water. I'm sorry, Dislyte. I'm not sorry. That's your own fault. When you guys made the update to make Legendary Billimon basically only available in the Union shops, I don't know if it's available anywhere else. Maybe if I hit level 50, one of these shops will unlock something like that. But yeah, you guys ruined the game, the pacing of the game specifically. You didn't ruin the balance of the game. It's still pretty balanced, except for 2 heroes, Parmy and Lubu, whatever his name is. Their abilities are broken still. I don't understand why you guys did that. Literally every single point where I do, I see them there because they have a 100% chance to stun or freeze. You just give them speed, you put a really good attacker on your team, and you can't win because they freeze your entire team and they basically get 2 turns of attacking. So as long as their team has at least half of the damage of the HP that your entire team has, they win. It's so unbalanced that it breaks the game. Literally, there's people who are level 30 and in like point war level 7, 6, 8, or whatever, season 8. And it's stupid because there's also level 76s there. But it doesn't matter because their entire team gets shut off with one epic hero that's fully resonanced, maxed out, and it's stupid. I know you guys are trying to make epic espers better because so far they're okay, but now there's no distinction between those espers and legendary espers. Actually, I would say they're more powerful than some controller espers because they don't do the same, they don't have the same chance. And even if the enemy team has like 50 resist, doesn't matter. Resist is the most useless mechanic in this game, and it got worse when you guys increased the chance to 100%. I mean, Lubu has always been a problem, but But now you added Parmy, which is the stun, even worse. Um, yeah, I just don't know. It it really makes it impossible to do much when you're up against that team unless you give your team full speed because you're just shut down. It doesn't matter. Unless your team is just like max out resist, which nobody's going to do because not a viable strategy for literally every other event in the game. Literally every other battle in the game that you do. So yeah, I don't understand why you guys had to ruin that aspect of the game, and they won't fix it either because they're just being stubborn. I don't know why. I don't know how many times I've mentioned it. I think this is like the fifth video I've mentioned it. You gotta fix those epic espers. At least make the chance 80%. That seems more like epic rarity. 100% chance. Not even legendary espers, like I've said multiple times, have the ability to have a 100% chance of inflicting crowd control. I don't know why you didn't think that would be a problem, but like I have to mention this every single time until they fix it because it destroys the lower ladder. Literally, lower ladder sucks because of that. Um, I guess what we can do now is I wanted to do a Purgatory story. Just do some battles there with you guys. Oh, before I do that, actually, I should do this daily thing I've been doing. Bounties are actually more useful than I thought they would be. Ooh, perfect. Doesn't matter who we pick. Okay, that's perfect. One Furno. Okay, so I have to choose you. Sure, I'll choose these three. I'm trying to get all. Ooh, that's perfect. Um, these are all Resonance Phase 3. What? Oh, Resonance 3. Oh, fortunately, I don't have that. So I guess I'll do this. I was like, wait a second. Wait, why can't I refresh? Oh, okay, network problem. I need to get. I'm basically just using these missions to get experiments. It's a very efficient way, I have to say, to upgrade your heroes. And then we'll do that. You also get legendary, higher chance. And I'm close to that, so that's good. So now, I guess we'll do Purgatory. Because I don't really have anything else to show you guys. And War Room doesn't matter because I haven't defeated Miracle 12. Actually, let's see if we can do that first. Like, I can't believe I have to do this. We'll do 8 pep. But I'm pretty sure. What is this? Oh, it's just giving me recommendations. Well, doesn't really matter. For me, at least. I wish Neymar also buffed for this event. That would be so nice. I think that the bosses are immune to a lot of crowd control effects, and it just turns off a lot of strategies. Like being immune to AP, I don't understand. A I don't know if APEP is. The one thing I will say about this game that I really like is the music. It just slaps. Most of the songs. Some of them are kind of annoying when I have to listen to them every single time. Yeah, AP immunity is just so stupid. Um, what was I gonna say? So we might be able to beat this, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to beat 10, 11, or 12. It doesn't even look like we're going to be able to beat this. So that's just to show you how stupid this is. I'm almost level 50 and I can't even beat APEP level 10. Like I was so close to dying right there. Maybe having Hades would work. So now I'm level 50. So I want to check something. Um, so Epic Boost Stone. That's what I was missing out on. Yeah. So legendary Billimons, you can't really get them anymore. Um, Dislyte community doesn't want you to have them. I don't know why, because resonance is already takes you at least 2 to 3 weeks to get a new Esper. So they slowed down the game so much that it doesn't matter. Like you can play for months at a time and barely even have a maxed out team at mid ladder, not the beginning. So the beginning is fine. Um, I'm sure if you start at the beginning, it'll be fine. But once you get to not mid ladder, because that's the wrong word. Once you get to like around level 50, which I think is halfway, it doesn't matter. Unless you want to be spending every single day coming back doing 30 to minutes to an hour on this game for minimal resources. Honestly, the only thing you get in this game at this point is experiments, and they're not useful at all. Abilimons would be way more useful, and it's really the only thing that can advance your account because resonance is they're never going to give you legendary espers that easily. That's just how games work. Um, yeah, I just don't understand this update. The past few updates, the last like 4 or 5 updates, have ruined the game to the point where I don't even think it's worth it to start a new account for new players or like even players that are returning. If you're level 60 and below, I don't think it's worth it. You don't get much. There's not much you can do. Um, it's just not worth it. It's not viable anymore. So yeah, I'm not even mad at this point. I'm tired because the community asked something and it's not enough people because you know well actually there was a lot of people complaining about that, so I don't know why Dislyte didn't fix that, but people ask for something and when it goes against the devs wishes, I mean they're the ones who decide everything, so they say no, and then the game ends up in this state. Like a lot of people came back after the updates and then more people left because they ruined the game. Um, they also like changed stats of equipment relics. Sorry, of relics, and it didn't really seem to affect me that much, but it seemed to affect a lot of advanced players. I don't really care about the visuals. The visuals are better than the squares. I mean, I know people were complaining about that, but honestly, the stat change, I don't even know why the devs did that. They changed all the stats on the relics. Like that was your own downfall. You guys just killed yourself at that point. Um, yeah. So Dislyte is kind of dead, and it's dying out even more than it was before. And it's nobody's fault but the devs' fault. Like I don't know what they expected with the last 5 updates that they've have, but yeah, this game is slowly just dying. Um, it's not even that it's dying; it's just not fun anymore. With all the, I want to say restrictions. It's not really a restriction. It's more they slowed down the game too much. That's like the overall thing I'm trying to say. Slow down the game to the point where it doesn't matter. The grind is way too long that it's not worth your time at this point. Like I love this game, but it's gone downhill so fast. Like maybe 3 months ago, this game was decent still. Like they were updating it a little bit, and it was still like people were still like, what are they doing with the updates? Why are these updates just stupid? Which I also agree. Um, but at least they were like minor updates. They didn't do that much, and they were just releasing espers mostly. That was mostly the updates. And then this year they just decided to make the game dead, and I don't know why. We're gonna upgrade a few heroes here, but I just this is my message to Dislyte. Redo everything that you did that ruined the game, taking away the ability to get legendary abilimons other than once a week, unless you're gonna do the same thing as you're doing with the what you did with the Yimmer Embla event, where you had the 5 abilimons, legendary abilimons, for 1,500 of the premium currency for the event, because that definitely helped a lot of people boost their accounts. Just a single Esper, honestly, at that point. And like, well, you can't really fix the equipment at this point because you guys already ruined that. Um, fix the relic um, forge, because it it sucks. Like, I don't know why you moved it up from 9 difficulty to 12 difficulty. You made the game even slower for everybody below level 60. Um, and until I upgrade the abilities of my legendary espers or get more resonance, which both now take forever, um, it doesn't matter. You did add the resonance draw, which is good. That was like the one good thing you've done out of the updates. And also like all the UI stuff, like that's good. Obviously, that's good. I'm not going to complain about that. But like you guys ruined so many things that helped the game progress and feel like there was some progression, but now it's like there's walls everywhere. And I don't know how else to explain it to you guys, but it it just really doesn't matter anymore. I could be on here for an hour, 2 hours. The incremental value that I get for the amount of time I spend on the game, it isn't worth it anymore. I don't see a need to do that. And for new players, it's gonna suck because they're gonna be facing Lubus and Parmies, which ruin every team that is not legendary and has good equipment so that it can survive the two crackbacks that it gets before it has its turn. I just don't know how else to explain it. Um, yeah, there's a lot of espers that need work too. Like, I'm not gonna go into those specifics because I mean, this like you know what you did. You ruined a lot of legendary espers, and like I don't know. I think that's all I have to say about the game. Like I can tell you to fix your game, but you're not gonna undo what you did just because I'm saying something. Like more people have to complain. But yeah, that's why people are leaving. The game has slowed down to a snail's pace, especially for people who are between level 40 through 60, I would say. Because everyone above that, I think they get enough materials to the point where they're fine. Who do I want to go to again? Yes, you. And I want to replace this. Don't have one for that. That's fine. Okay, so we're good there, I believe. We're gonna enhance this real quick. You have so much gold, it doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, I don't know why you guys did that. Like, it was very subtle, so we didn't really notice it, and you didn't really mention it in your notes, which is kind of sus, Dislyte. Um, and it just hit everybody like a truck. They're like, "Well, that there goes my progression. There goes all my um plans to get all well mythic equipment or sorry relics or they call it equipment now, right? Yeah, like I'm so confused at this point. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know why this game could have been so much better if you left it the way it was but still upgraded some stuff that needed fixing. You didn't need to fix the stuff that people weren't complaining about. People weren't complaining about the fact that they beat Ape Pep or all the um relic hunts level 9 and they could forge advanced equipment or mythic equipment. Nobody was mad about that. Nobody was complaining about that. Why did you change it? It wasn't hurting anybody. You just made it worse. Like that's the biggest thing I'm just like, okay. Basically they said F you and then F you to everybody between level 60 and 40. So yeah, that's why a lot of people aren't playing this game anymore. Um what else did I want to do? What's the event thing? Don't really. Oh right. That this is what I want to do. Um, we're gonna upgrade you to level 60. I know I can get XP through story mode and stuff, but the XP gain is just way too slow. Again, slowed down this game to snail's pace. So, not really my fault there, but they did give you ways to get experiments very easily. So at least they fixed it that way. But it just makes the overall game harder because you have to grind a lot more just to level up your espers. Um, yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for watching. AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. It really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 37 subscribers and going strong. You guys are amazing. Keep going. yeah, I don't know how many more videos I'm gonna make on Dislyte. Maybe if they keep releasing new espers, I'll do it for the events. But like that's the only interesting thing now. Like my progression is so slow that making videos on that is not interesting whatsoever. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys later and see if I can actually like make some interesting videos on this, but I doubt that will be possible with all this update stuff. See you guys later.